Hello everyone. So in this video, I would like to share some of the practice bits with respect to the topic disaster management in India. So coming to the first question, earthquake can occur only in early morning, middle of the night, middle of the day, and last option is all of the above. So we all know that earthquake can occur during any time. So it is all of the above. So next, so components of a school disaster management plan. So the options are hazard identification and assessment, sensitization of teachers and school management, mapping, all the above. So the components of school disaster management plan are all the above, which includes hazard identification, sensitization of teachers and school management, and mapping. So the answer is all the above. Next one. Weapons of mass destruction bring a huge loss to life, property, environment, all the above. So the weapons of mass destruction brings a huge loss to all the above, which includes life, property, and environment. Next one. A scale which classifies the intensity of earthquake. So the given options are crust, tremor, Richter scale, Mercalli scale. So it is nothing but the Mercalli scale. Next one. So earthquakes and tsunamis constitute what percent of the world's distribution of disasters? So earthquakes and tsunamis constitute what percent of the world's distribution of disasters? So it is 8%. Next. So author of the book Disaster Management Recent Approaches, so published by Anmol Publications is, so he asked you to tell who is the author of the book Disaster Management Recent Approaches, so and it is published by Anmol Publications. So the author is Arvind Kumar. So Arvind Kumar has published or written the book named Disaster Management Recent Approaches, and it is published by Anmol Publications. Next, so he has given some statements and asked us to tell which statement is incorrect. So consider the following statements regarding PM Care Fund. So with respect to the PM Care Fund, so he has given us some options. The first option is the fund consists entirely of voluntary contributions from individuals only. So the fund consists entirely of voluntary contributions from individuals only. And the second option is PM Cares Fund doesn't get any budgetary support. So the answer is the first one. The fund consists entirely of voluntary contributions from individuals only. Next one. The PM Care Fund is a public charitable trust set up in 2020 on. So he asked us the date on which PM Care Fund is set up. So he has given that it is in the year 2020, but asked us to tell us the date. So different options in the month of March are given, like March 24, 26, 28 and 30. So remember that March 28th is the correct answer. So next, a disaster is an event which results in loss of human beings, loss of property, loss of animals, all the above. So we all know that if any disaster has occurred, so it leads to loss of human beings, property and animals also. So the answer is all the above. So next, a hazard is a dangerous event. It could be earthquake, tsunami, flood, all the above. So it is all the above. So it can be earthquake, tsunami or flood. Next, the largest earthquake event recorded in Samoa on 26/6/1917 measured dash on the Richter scale. So he asked us the intensity of the earthquake, which is nothing but the largest earthquake, so which is recorded in the year 1917, 26 June 1917 in Samoa. So he asked us the value of it. the different options like 8.3, 4.3, 11.3, 9.3 are given. So the answer is 8.3. Next, example of a natural disaster is, options are cyclone, earthquake, tsunami, all the above. So the answer is all the above. Next, so who is running training programs on disaster management? So the options are National Institute of Forests, National Institute of Nutrition, National Institute of Rural Development, National Fire Academy. So the answer is National Fire Academy. Next one. So which area is identified in Andhra Pradesh as the most earthquake prone as per the revised map of seismic zones? So which area is identified in Andhra Pradesh as the most earthquake prone as per the revised map of seismic zones? So the different options like Nalgonda, Guntur, Ongole and Karimnagar are given. So the answer is Guntur. Next one. Most tsunamis occur in Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean and Mediterranean Sea. So the answer is most tsunamis occur in Mediterranean Sea. Next, so 4th World Congress on Disaster Management in the year 2019 was held in, let me repeat, 4th World Congress on Disaster Management in the year 2019 was held in, the options are Malaysia, Japan, Indonesia and India. So it is held in Indonesia. Next, so the oldest record of an Indian tsunami is available from the reports of, the oldest record of the Indian tsunami is available from the reports of 1941 earthquake, 286 BC earthquake, 316 BC earthquake and 326 BC earthquake. So he has given the question like, let me repeat, the oldest record of an Indian tsunami is available from the reports of, so it is available from the reports of 326 BC earthquake. Next, so the national policy on disaster management was approved by the cabinet in the year. So the national policy on disaster management, so it is approved by the cabinet in the year 2009. Next, so of 35 total states and union territories in India, how many are disaster prone? Let me repeat, of 35 total states and union territories in India, how many are disaster prone? So the answer is 25. Next, physical weathering occurs mainly due to variations in rainfall, temperature, wind direction, humidity. So these are the options given. So the physical weathering occurs mainly due to variations in temperature. So next, so submarine earthquakes result in volcanism, landslides, tsunamis and floods. So the answer is tsunamis. So submarine earthquakes result in tsunamis. Next, tsunamis regularly flood coastal areas of East Coast, Malabar Coast, Gulf of Cambut, Rann of Kutch. So one second, so let me repeat. So tsunamis regularly flood coastal areas of East Coast, Malabar Coast, Gulf of Cambut and Rann of Kutch. So the answer is East Coast. So what percentage of India's land is prone to floods? So the different options given are 22%, 20%, 30%, 12%. So like the different options are given. So the answer is 12% of the India's land is prone to floods. Next, so in which year was Andhra Pradesh struck by a severe cyclone in which 63 lakhs 40,000 people were rendered homeless and 26 lakhs were affected? So he asked us to tell the year in which it has happened. So the year is in 1996. Next, so Andhra Pradesh was severely battered by a cyclonic storm, killing more than 10,000 people. So more than 10,000 people were killed. So he asked us the date. So the date is 15th November 1977. Next, disaster management activities may be recorded before a disaster, during a disaster, after a disaster, and the last option is all the above. So the answer is all the above. Super cyclone Odisha on hit 29th October 1999, 29th September 1999, 29th August 1999 and 29th November 1999. So the answer is 29th October 1999. A disaster is an event which results in widespread human loss, loss of livelihood, loss of property, all the above. So the answer is all the above. A hazard is a dangerous event. It could be earthquake, tsunami, floods, all the above. So the answer is all the above. So hope these bits will be useful to you. So thank you for listening. So continuation will be in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.